Getting a job offer feels fantastic, a real validation of your skills and experience. It's a moment to be proud of, a culmination of hard work and dedication, but don't let that initial excitement completely stop you from thoughtfully negotiating the terms. Take a moment, breathe, and consider your options. Most companies, especially larger ones, fully expect candidates to negotiate their compensation package. They often strategically leave some room in their initial offer, anticipating and even welcoming a counter-offer from you. This is a standard practice. If you simply accept the first offer without any negotiation, you're essentially leaving money on the table, undervaluing yourself, and perhaps more importantly, you're setting a lower baseline, a potentially detrimental precedent for your entire career trajectory. Your initial starting salary has a ripple effect, impacting every future raise you receive, any potential bonus payments, and can even influence the offer you receive for your next job down the line. It's a foundational element. Remember, negotiating isn't solely about the immediate monetary gain. It also demonstrates confidence in your abilities and signals to your employer that you understand and believe in your own worth. Employers genuinely value candidates who are willing to advocate for themselves and their needs. It's perceived as a sign of professionalism and self-awareness, not as an act of greed or being difficult. Hiring managers and HR professionals engage in negotiation on a regular basis. It's considered a normal and expected part of the overall hiring process and shouldn't be viewed as a confrontation or an adversarial situation. By engaging in negotiation, you're actively setting the tone for your future relationship with the company and your colleagues. You're also establishing your perceived value and contribution from day one, setting a positive precedent. So don't miss out on this valuable opportunity to start your new role on the absolute best possible footing. Always remember, you're not just negotiating a salary figure, you're actively shaping and influencing your professional future and long-term career prospects. Before negotiating, do your homework. Use sites like Glassdoor, PayScale, and LinkedIn Salary to find out what others in your role and location are earning. Dig into the company's compensation style. Do they pay top dollar or offer better benefits? Talk to people in your network who know the company for inside info. List your unique skills, experience, and measurable achievements. These are your bargaining chips. Check what competitors pay for similar roles. Companies don't want to lose talent over pay. Present your findings as a well-researched case, not just a wish. Solid research turns your ask into a business discussion, not a personal plea. Now that you've done your research, it's time to translate that knowledge into a concrete plan of action. This is where you define exactly what you're aiming for in your offer. Start by making a wish list, including your ideal base salary, potential bonuses, both annual and performance-based, stock options or equity if applicable, comprehensive benefits packages including health, dental and vision, generous time off, including vacation, sick leave and personal days, and the possibility of remote work or flexible hours. Consider everything that matters most to you in a job, whatever aligns with your values and career goals. Now set your target offer at the high end of your research, reflecting your ideal scenario. Do this especially if you're highly qualified and bring significant value to the table. Be specific in your requests. Clearly articulate what you want, instead of just asking for more without defining what that means to you. It's equally important to decide your bottom line, the absolute minimum you're willing to accept before walking away from the offer. Know your must-haves, those non-negotiable items that are essential for your satisfaction and well-being, and identify areas where you can be flexible and willing to compromise. This preparation gives you confidence during the negotiation process and prevents potential regret later on. Your comprehensive wish list and clearly defined bottom line together create your negotiation range, providing a framework for discussion. Remember, flexibility opens the door to creative solutions and mutually beneficial agreements. This could mean accepting a slightly lower salary in exchange for more vacation time, or vice versa, prioritizing a higher salary over other perks. The key to success is to know your priorities inside and out and be ready to adapt your strategy as needed during the negotiation. When it's time to talk, remember that preparation is key. Approach the conversation with confidence, knowing your worth and what you bring to the table. Start with genuine enthusiasm for the offer. Show them you're excited about the opportunity and eager to contribute. Express gratitude for their time and consideration, then transition smoothly to your well-researched request. Frame it as a collaborative discussion, not a demand. Focus on your market value and what you bring to the company, highlighting your unique skills and accomplishments. Quantify your contributions whenever possible and avoid focusing on personal needs or circumstances. For example, based on my experience, proven track record, and current market data, I'd like to discuss a salary closer to $150,000. Be clear, direct, and confident in your request. Listen carefully to the employer's response. They may reveal other options, internal constraints, or areas where they're willing to be flexible. If salary is firm, ask about performance-based bonuses, additional paid time off, or other valuable perks like professional development opportunities or flexible work arrangements. Stay positive, professional, and flexible throughout the negotiation. Negotiation is a collaborative conversation aimed at finding a mutually beneficial agreement, not a battle to be won. Carefully evaluate any counter-offers against your predefined priorities and absolute bottom line. Don't be afraid to walk away if the offer doesn't meet your needs. If the offer meets your key needs and aligns with your long-term goals, accept graciously and express your enthusiasm to get started. Ultimately, knowing when to confidently say yes is just as important as knowing when to push for more or walk away. Negotiation is about self-advocacy and fairness, not confrontation. Each negotiation builds your skills and confidence for the future. Aim for a fair deal that reflects your value and motivates you to succeed. Approach every conversation with integrity and a spirit of partnership. Not every negotiation will get you everything, but each one is a learning experience. Analyze what worked and improve for next time. Always prepare, communicate clearly, and ask for what you're worth. By negotiating, you take control of your career and set yourself up for long-term success. Step into your next offer with confidence. Your future self will thank you.